I don't know, like creative wise, if I would be like in the writer's room or anything good like that, but maybe like producing, I would enjoy that. I tried like this Monday. I sat for the girls' match with the headset, just like I've done it a few times. I've produced stuff in NXT. It's very hard, and I don't know if I'd be a good producer right now. I see myself more as like a coach, or like if I were to open a school and coaching and stuff, it's very different than producing. But then when I think, okay, much longer I'm going to be wrestling, like there's still all the girls that I want to see them grow in their career. So like if like Roxanne, she's 23, like, okay, if I could be a producer and be around and producing your match, that would be awesome. So I have thought like, okay, maybe I should try to learn how to do that better so I could be around and be a part of it and just, wear another hat. But I don't know about like creative wise or in the writer's room. I think that sounds scary.
I don't know, man. You might do all right.
Maybe.
You speak Spanish?
Poquito? No, I
Poquito?
don't. No.
No Spanish?
No, I don't. No, just
sure?
a little bit. My last name's Martinez, but no, I don't speak Spanish. Half Mexican.
Oh,
sucks.
The
I should
internet
learn
lied.
it.
You should.
But do you need me? Yeah, if you need me in Mexico, I'll be there.
I know a guy down there.
Yeah.
And
let me know.
I know your Spanish is probably better than that guy's down there.
I got a mask. I had a mask made last time we were in Mexico City. You know what? A fun fact. This is our connection here. If we have if I can make one up. Marty Elias. Marty Elias. Ref your Mania match. Probably a bunch of others. But he's the one who got me my tryout. And that was the first question he asked me. He was at a show in LA. I was teaming with Candice LeRae. And after the match, he pulled me. I didn't know who he was. He pulled me aside and he said, "Hey, do you speak Spanish?" And I was like, "Poquito." I said, "No." And then we got into conversation. He said he wanted to send like my stuff out. He's like, "Send me some pictures and some matches." So I thought I was going to Mexico to wrestle. Like, that's what I thought I was getting. And then I got a call from WWE for a tryout, and I was like,
Marty.
Marty Elias.
Wow.
Huh, I did not know that.
Yeah, I'll see him in
Marty.
Nashville. I think he lives in Nashville. Like I'll see him when we're there for TVs. So,
That's cool. I had no idea.
You're such a big fan of wrestling. Did you never got a chance to go down to wrestle? Maybe for this company, but you never did.
No, so I started doing Shimmer. Shimmer, like Shimmer. It was a all women's promotion, and I started it. Serena Deeb actually got me in contact with them there, and she helped me get in that.
Great.
She's so great.
She's great.
She's so sweet.
Yep.
So she got me that to get booked there, and they have all they had all these sponsors and promoters and stuff from Japan because Dave Prazak would bring girls from all around the world. I was just about to go do a tour in Japan, so he finally came up to me and was like, "Hey, I want to bring you out for 6 months, and would you do this and do this?" And I was like, I just got signed. Like I literally just did my tryout and just got signed. It was a little like bittersweet, but I wish I would have had that type of experience. I always wonder like what kind of wrestler I would be now, if I had done
it's never
that.
too late, Bayley.
To try new things.
Dude, if you want to book me in Mexico,
I'm just saying.
Just say
Just
it.
do it.
I'm just saying.
hey,
I'm
I'm
just
coming.
saying. Okay.
All right, just so you guys know. You heard it here first. Unless I've already done it by the time this comes out.
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
There you go.
Now I just booked myself.
Make it happen.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. That's
I'm
how
also
you
going to
get
be on
all that booked.
WrestleMania 42.
Yes.
Call your shot.
Vegas.
That's what you do. You
Yep.
call your
Main
shot.
event.
Yeah, main event WrestleMania in Las Vegas. You heard it here
Night
first.
1 or 2 or both.
Yeah, or both. Yeah.
So one thing that kind of surprised me, but that didn't really surprise me, we were watching the other night, and it's funny because Kai just turned 13. So, she hasn't seen all the wrestlers, but when AJ Lee came out,
Yeah.
we never really crossed paths. I was leaving, she was coming. Somebody I really wish I would have been able to mix it up with. I know you're excited.
I was very excited.
And I was trying to explain to Kai like how cool she is and how, she's like, anyway, how excited were you?
Oh, so excited. It's one of those things where obviously as a fan, I'm not as young as like, I always bring up Roxanne, like where she literally grew up watching her and idolizing her. But I was lucky enough in NXT when AJ was the Divas champion. I got to work with AJ in a match. And I've told this story a million times, so I'm not going to say it like the whole thing. But there was another show where AJ, Biggie, and Dolph were on, and one of the guys had pulled me aside and AJ, and he was like, "Hey," like he just thought I didn't look presentable, like I didn't look like a diva, I didn't look like I just wasn't dressed right for the show or something. and he had asked AJ to talk to me. And so she was like, I got it. You know, like he was just like, I mean, look what she's wearing. Like, could you talk to her? Like kind of down, like talking down. He doesn't work for the company anymore. Talking down on me. And she was like, and she seemed insulted. Like, I got it. And she was like, come on. And she pulled me into the locker room. She talked to me for like 45 minutes and was just the best. Like just making me feel better and was like, look, be yourself. Basically, be yourself, and obviously be professional and meet them halfway. You know, do what they ask, but don't ever lose yourself. I will always I feel like that changed everything. This was before the hugger character, before anything. It's like my first month there, and then we ended up having a match, which was awesome. We I felt like we had really good chemistry, but like once she retired. She wore my shirt in her retirement match, which I was like, what?
Yeah. What is
well,
life?
we didn't even know that was your retirement match. Then she ended up retiring that week, and I was just like so confused. But throughout the years that she's been gone, we've kept in touch. We would meet up for coffee like whenever we can. So like I've seen her throughout the years in Punk too. So like we've maintained that friendship. So her coming back was like obviously huge for the industry, but I was just excited
personally
for my friend to like come back, you know, and now being close with Punk as he's been there is just like I needed to be there, you know, like I had to,
that's
I was
special.
like, I'm going to be there, you know, for
special.
her. And like, yeah, now talking to the girls in the locker room and their excitement is just wild. So I made sure like I talked to her, like, I just want you to know the locker room is incredible. Like we are all such close friends and like everybody has each other's backs and like 75% of these girls wouldn't be here if it wasn't because they looked up to you.
Yeah.
But because you made us seem acceptable in this business, you
That's
know?
true. So true.
Yeah. So like I hope I just want you to be happy while you're here. But like it's what we were saying, we were talking to her the other day. I'm like, the fact that you want to come back here like says a lot about what we've been doing these last few years because you wouldn't come back if the division didn't seem stacked or competitive or passionate about what we're going places, you know, or main eventing WrestleManias. Like I think I want to give the girls the credit too is like you want to come back. Like, of course we want you here, but also you wanting to come here just shows that the division is doing something right. Same with Nikki Bella, like having Nikki there and being able. She just wrestled Asuka, like she wrestled Becky. For her to be able to get in the ring with a whole new generation is just nuts to see. Like, when would you ever hear that?
It is wild when you see so many generations, Trish and Tiffany and, like you said, Nicole and Asuka, and it's wild. I'm like, dang. Like, it's really, like, there's kind of no ceiling now when there used to be such a ceiling.
Yeah. It's just like, I mean, it's just like the men now.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, men would come back from different eras and it's just, I mean, that's just a testament to what y'all have achieved and how far y'all have brought this division that you can do that.
Yeah, it's so true. That. Like how, and I used to be jealous of the guys. I'm like, oh man, you guys get to work with like Taker or Ray or Randy Orton or all these guys, you know, and we're like, we don't have anybody. Like I got to work with Trish and Lita. Luckily, you know, I've had that. But it's like now we have these girls coming out, and as everybody starts coming in,
with their babies on the road.
Yeah. I know.
I'm like, there's literally no ceiling.
I'm telling you.
Take the babies on the road.
You can have a baby and come back. Like Naomi will be back, you know?
There should be a whole Nepo division.
Look at that jacked arm.
Woo, woo. I just need the coattail to be a little bit longer to get me to whatever town the show is in, sir.